Good morning. This is your 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. Continuing to see plenty of sunshine out there this morning and seeing our temperatures rising to around 82 degrees at the current time, with those winds remaining fairly calm to light and variable, and expecting a nice weather day ahead of us today to end the week as we continue on the stretch of some seasonably nice weather. We'll start to see precip chances moving back into the forecast as we move through the weekend. If we take a look at the current surface analysis here, seeing that area of high pressure slowly starting to recede off to the east, and we'll be watching this area of low pressure tracking across the northern tier of the country, moving eastward. And as you can see, this boundary hanging down south, that's going to be pushing through our local region, and that's going to bring in those precip possibilities as we move, mainly as we get into the later time frame on Saturday, and more so as we move into Sunday. If we take a look at our upper level winds from this morning's sounding, have fairly light and variable winds through to the lowest 12 to 16,000 feet, and those winds becoming more northwesterly as we get above that, and seeing our peak wind of 37 knots at 25,000 feet. And the freezing level today is at 14,100 feet. If we take a look at our current visible satellite, we can see, just as before earlier this morning, just seeing those high clouds streaming across the region, much more in the way of cloud cover just off to our west and northwest, and we'll see that slowly start to move into our area as that area of low pressure starts to continue tracking eastward. We'll see those increasing clouds becoming mostly cloudy for most of the weekend. As we look at our high resolution model, see how things play out over the weekend time frame. Again, dry weather expected as we move through the day today, with gradually increasing clouds, mainly in the form of high clouds. Then overnight into Saturday morning, we'll see some more mid-level clouds building into the area. And as we move through the day on Saturday, as you can see here, we'll start to see a line of showers approaching our region. Right now, this model here showing that a little bit earlier than most other models, and then nonetheless a lot of models showing a lot of this kind of falling apart as it approaches the local Wallops area. So I can't rule out the chance of a shower pushing through the area as we move through the daytime tomorrow, mainly during the PM time frame. But as you'll see, the better chance of it actually making it into the local Wallops area will be as we get into tomorrow evening and through that overnight time frame. As you can see, some more widely scattered showers kind of pushing through the area, and that continues as we go into Sunday morning, possibly a few lingering showers around. And then as we move through the day Sunday, possibly seeing a break in activity, and then return chances of some showers as we get into the afternoon. As you can see here, starting off, zooming out, looking at the longer term forecast starting at Sunday morning, as we gradually push through the day Sunday, still keeping those chances of rain around as we go overnight Sunday into early Monday morning, with that boundary itself pushing into the region. And as we get into the day on Monday, should start off dry, but possibly seeing some support for showers popping up during the afternoon time, with that area of low pressure and upper level trough still lingering around the region. But as we push through Monday and into the rest of the week, it looks as though we should see that trough clearing out everything, with dry weather returning, and we're actually looking like we'll see some actually nicer conditions than what we saw this week. So back to high pressure in control, dry weather, and some cooler temperatures, lower humidity as we move through the extended period here. So if we look at our 24-hour weather risk chart for today, expecting green conditions as we move over the next 24 hours, seeing our high temperature climbing to around 84, topping off around 84 degrees for our afternoon highs. As we go through the day, should see a south wind start to pick up a bit, around 7 to 12 knots, with our peak winds possibly up to 17 knots towards the later part of the afternoon as we get a few stronger gusts and that south wind picks up. Otherwise, just seeing high clouds building through the area, with maybe a few cumulus developing during the afternoon. But as we go through the overnight, we'll see more mid-level clouds building in with that high cloud deck, and that's going to keep those temperatures a degree or two higher, with our low temperature bottoming out around 68 degrees. And we'll see those winds continue, but fairly light out of the south. And as we get past midnight, we'll see a slight chance of some patchy mist around the area. And then we'll start the day off with mostly cloudy conditions for our Saturday. We're seeing our tides run normal at the moment, and looking at the extended forecast here again, that chance for mainly during the PM time frame showers around the area for our day on Saturday, only looking about a 20% chance, with that chance increasing to a 60% chance as we go overnight and through the day on Sunday. We'll be slightly breezier tomorrow. We should stay below our wind advisory criteria, but looking at some nonetheless slightly breezy conditions continuing tomorrow as well as into Sunday. We'll see our temperatures continue fairly seasonable in the low 80s for our highs, and our low temperatures in the upper 60s, lower 70s. As we go into Monday, keeping about a 30% chance of an afternoon shower on Monday, otherwise a fairly nice and seasonable day. And as we go into the extended forecast here, we'll see as we get to the middle portion of the week, we're looking at even cooler temperatures than what we saw this week, with temperatures right around 80, possibly high temperatures in the upper 70s, and our low temperatures in the lower 60s. So very nice conditions for August as we move through much of next week. At least that's the way things look to play out at this time. So that's going to conclude our 10 a.m. daily weather briefing. We'll be back again on Monday at 8:15 and 10 a.m. Otherwise, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy your weekend.